The Anvil Pisces is a snub scout ship initially designed to be launched from the hangar bay of the Carrack. At first, the ship was sold with the Carrack exclusively, but a standalone variation is now available to be purchased. There are currently two variations of the Pisces, but leaks have surfaced suggesting we might be getting a medical variation of the Pisces. Let's look into how that might look like. We currently have two variations in game, the C8X Pisces Expedition and the C8 Pisces. They only differ in their weapon loadout and paint job. The interior is essentially the same in both versions. The C8 fits the grey Carrack paint scheme, while the C8X is black and white. The C8X offers 4 size 1 hardpoints, while the C8 only has 2 hardpoints, which makes the C8 worse on paper. These two variations are not that interesting though. We could essentially just have one and make it look the same with a skin. Let's look how the third variation will be much more interesting. When looking at the Cutlass Red design, which is mostly red with white accents, or even the Apollo concept which shares the same color scheme, the only logical default paint job would be a similar red. We might see some rescue writing like on the Cutlass, but I expect it to look quite close to what you can see on screen right now. I expect all outside dimensions and the weaponry to be the exact same as the C8X Pisces Expedition, with 4 size 1 hardpoints. The interior is where the design starts to get interesting. I have created a concept how the interior of the medical version might look like. We will likely lose half the cargo space, which would bring us to 2 SCU cargo instead of the 4 SCU which we currently have in the current variations. It is also possible that all the cargo will be completely replaced with medical equipment, but with this type of ship, I would honestly prefer keeping 1/2 of the space as it is in its current versions, rather than eliminating all the cargo space from the Pisces. The Pisces will likely feature a Tier 3 medical bed with a screen opening or sliding out of the wall above the bed. I expect storage compartments for you to store med pens or other medical equipment that you might potentially need for any rescue mission. A regular reloggable bed on the other side of the medical bed would be very cool as well. But I don't believe that we will get all these features in such a small ship, so I went with the concept design I showed you. You can currently purchase the C8X Pisces Expedition standalone for 45 USD or as a starter pack for 60 USD. If the medical variant was indeed available as a starter pack, it would definitely create a very tempting starter ship for many players looking for medical gameplay right from the start, and all that at a price range only a bit higher than the default Pisces. If you own a starter pack with the Mustang Alpha or the Aurora, it might be a good idea to think about upgrading it to the medical Pisces, since having a Tier 3 medbed with you everywhere would be extremely useful. What do you think? Do you agree with my interior concept, and would a medical variant be something for you as a starter ship? Please let me know in the comments below. If you've watched until now, you probably liked the video, at least a little bit. So please consider liking and subscribing for more content, and see you in the next one.